beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be tips towards successful business and dealing with competition. And I know you're seeing this pimple, but excuse it. Don't look at it. Look at my eyes, okay? And I'm particularly excited about this video today since not only am I giving you tips towards a successful business, but these are very personal tips that I have looked into. I have very detailed information on them, and they're tips that I have incorporated, or I am also still trying to incorporate some of them into my business strategy towards making my business successful also. So I'm excited about sharing these with you guys. You know, we can have discussions, healthy discussions on how this is working for you as opposed to how this is working for me, the way I do it. So I'm really excited about sharing these tips with you guys. So the first tip, and if you notice I'm looking down, it's because I have my notepad here. So just bear with me. All right. So the first tip would be to make a plan. This pimple is so ugly. Oh my god. Yes, make a plan. Planning is so important in business, and lots of small businesses tend to overlook planning. Planning is very important, guys. Planning helps a business to identify its goals, and I know we all know this, but still we don't understand sometimes how much we're giving ourselves more work when we don't make a plan, and when we saying that, oh, I already thought of this, I already have the ideas in my mind, so I don't need to actually sit and make a detailed plan. Yes, you do. You do need to make a plan. Planning goes hand in hand with having control. And when you plan, you have so much control over things like your resources, you know, your target audience. Trust me, you guys need to sit, and if you don't have a detailed plan, if you haven't written stuff down, do that now. At any point where your business is, you can still plan. So you can say, all right, we've just started 2020. Let me make a calendar. Planning avoids haphazard operations. So when I first started my business, I did little to no planning. And the minute I realized that, I started to document things and, you know, make effective plans for what I want to do in the future, my effectiveness skyrocketed. My entire operation at the thrift shop became so much easier when I started to make plans. So let's stop underestimating the effectiveness of planning now, and let's get some plans in for 2020. You can have a vision board. You can have, like, you know, a mission, things that you're working towards, have different plans. Write them down. Write down your ideas. Tip number 2 would be to stick to your plan. Now, this is a big challenge that a lot of us experience in business. We have plans, we know what we want to do, but then something comes around and we change up the entire plan. I remember one time I had planned, I had literally wrote down all my details, my dates and everything to have a pop-up shop. And I last minute changed the location of the pop-up shop. And that took a big toll on the turnout of the pop-up shop, because people were messaging me at that point in the day asking me for the location. They said, like, you know, we're on RB Barker Road, where is the pop-up shop exactly, or whatever. And the location had changed, and I had changed it last minute, and that took a big toll, because when I told people the new location, they didn't show up, and I couldn't blame them for that, and I couldn't be upset about that because I did not stick to my plan. It is so important in business to stick to your plan. People who have similar businesses, do not be influenced by what they are doing. Make your plans and stick to it. If you're going to be inspired by somebody's idea, make sure that you have your own plan for that. idea. Do not just go about it haphazard. And my next tip would be to build your brand. This is an iffy topic because a lot of people believe that I don't aim towards building a brand, or I've never done anything towards, having a personal brand. So that means that I don't have a brand. But that's not true. Everyone has a personal brand. Your personal brand is what people perceive of you based on what they know about you. Now, I think a really important step in building a personal brand is your interpersonal relationships with people off of social media. Now that you know that you definitely have a brand already, if you don't feel like your brand is up to par or up to standard, work on building that brand. Work on your interpersonal skills with people. It's very important how you interact with people in doing business and in carrying around your everyday life activities. It's very, very important how you interact with people because you're the face behind your brand or your business, right? So that is important. Another tip is knowing your target audience. We have to be very careful with this target audience thing. Knowing your target audience or having a target audience does not mean that those are the only people who can buy from you or who can utilize your services. It simply means that these are the people that you're targeting or the people whose attention you want your business to gain. Now, if people outside of your target audience choose to purchase or utilize your services, that is amazing. But having a target audience helps you as a small business owner to zoom in on exactly who you're trying to attract and to build your brand towards that. Another very important tip is to celebrate big and small wins. As entrepreneurs, we tend to measure up success to being really, really big wins. But we forget that in order to get to big things, you have to celebrate the small things. Everybody starts somewhere. And when you celebrate those small wins, that's what helps to keep you motivated to keep going towards bigger things. You could choose any way that you want to celebrate that win, that small win, and that's what keeps you motivated to keep going in business. And that also shows your customers that you have a passion for what you're doing. A lot of people might not necessarily need item or whatever you're selling, they probably don't even use it or they don't have much use for it, but they would support it anyway because of the fact that you have passion. People support passion. And that will be the last of my 5 tips for now towards successful business. Use these tips, try and implement them into your business, your channel, your whatever it is that you're doing. You can give me some feedback in the comment section and tell me how they worked for you or how they are working for you. So I hope those helped. Dealing with competition, the big topic. Get ready. There are lots of ways that you can deal with competition in business, but in dealing with competition, you have to be very smart because you have to know specifically what strategies you can use as it relates to your business particularly. So I have 3 tips on how to deal with competition, but aside from my 3 tips, get innovative, keep working on new ideas, know your customers. Make sure that you know your existing customers. Your competition may not have the same customer build or the same customer patterns. Work on knowing your customers so that you can market your business that way. Ensure that your branding reinforces your message, whatever message it is that you are trying to bring out in your business or what it is that you're doing. And yeah, competition is a very, very stiff topic for a lot of people, and I don't know why that is, because I personally love a good competition. The first tip is do not take it personal. Stop taking competition personal. Competition helps to keep your mind ticking. Competition helps you not to get lazy in your own craft or in your own trade, whatever it is that you're doing. It helps you to always stay on the ball and not get lazy. And that should be a good thing. That should be great for you. I always believe that whatever is your calling, no matter what competition, you are going to succeed as long as you stay focused on what you are doing. Do not make your competition your enemy. Please, you lose sight of your goals. A lot of people have lost like that. Analyze your competition.
Analyze your competition. Analyze your competition.
Competition breeds the best results in terms of where you're lacking, your competition might be thriving. Tip number 2 would be to keep track of your competition, but always ignore the noise. It's okay to check in on what your competition is doing. There's nothing wrong with keeping track of your competitors. This actually helps you to make sure that you're up to date with trends and
Yada, yada, yada.
tip numero 3 would be accept and play the idea exchange game. How great is it to have competition because you guys can exchange ideas. As much as people don't want to accept it, they do exchange ideas with their competition, especially when your business has the exact same business concept. One proprietor might have better marketing or promotional strategies, and one proprietor might have better customer service strategies. What better way than to exchange your ideas and help both of your businesses to strive? I don't see any crimes there. Exchange ideas, and in doing that, accept that these ideas are inspired from elsewhere. You don't have to publish that or let all your customers know, but within your mind, it helps to get your creative juices flowing. It helps you to think, what more can I do to perfect my customer service? What more can I do to perfect my marketing strategies? Things like that are the really great benefits of competition. That will bring me to the end of my video. I hope you guys found this video very beneficial in terms of the content. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe, like, and comment. Make sure that you guys comment and engage in conversation on what you think. I have lots more tips to share, but I did not want to saturate this video with too much information since it's the very first video of this kind that I'm doing. But I would love for you guys to engage in conversation so that I can help you further in the comment section, or you can also help me with tips in successful business and dealing with competition. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.